Hi students. So in the previous session we have discussed about pair of linear equations in two variables, whether the lines, how to identify by taking the ratios, ratios of the coefficients a1 a2, b1 b2, c1 c2. If they are equal, a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, intersecting lines will have unique solution and they are consistent. a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2, not equal to c1 by c2. Then parallel lines, no solution, inconsistent. The next, a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 is equals to c1 by c2. All three ratios are equal, then they are coincident lines which are called consistent but dependent. Consistent but dependent. And today we are going to discuss about exercise 3.1, how to represent the equations graphically. The similar way, before that, what are the coordinates and what are x coordinate, what are y coordinate? Let us see. A plane is divided into four equal parts. This is the horizontal line, which we call it as x axis. We call it as x axis, and this is called y axis. X axis and y axis. This is x axis and this is y axis. So where both axes are meeting, the point is origin. So from the origin on x-axis right side with equal space, we locate the numbers with equal space and the scale must be equal space. We locate positive numbers like this, and on x-axis left side we locate negative numbers, left side of 0. Similarly on y-axis above the line, above the horizon, we locate positive values with equal space. Similarly, minus values below the horizon point we locate. Now, to identify the location, which we learned in the earlier class, that is coordinate geometry in class 9, we use system of coordinates, that is x and y coordinate. So, x and y coordinates are nothing but, first we will see the x at how many units from the horizon it is from x-axis, how many units from the horizon on y-axis, where they both meet, that we will be locating. Suppose if you want to locate x coordinate and y coordinate, which we call it as x comma y. Here this is called x coordinate, abscissa and this is ordinate. Abscissa and ordinate. X coordinate is called abscissa and y coordinate is called ordinate. So x 0, 6, as it is, x coordinate is 0, and it is at a distance of 6 units on y axis. So at a unit of 6, this is 0, 6. Next, if it is 0, 5, see here, always x is 0. This is x and y. X is 0. So 0, 5. 0, 5. If I write 0, minus 2. So 0, minus 2. What can you say? You are getting the points. All the points are lying on the y axis. That means if x coordinate is 0, the points will be on y axis. That means, so y is equals to a. Y is equals to a will be, y is equals to 6. Y is equals to 6. It is, look at this, x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is 6. 0, 6. 0, 5. 0 comma minus 2 like this. So y is equals to a. That means on y-axis at a distance of a units. If you draw a parallel line like this, so through which is a y coordinate is always parallel to x axis. Now if you take 5 comma 0, now you see 5 comma 0 is here, somewhere you will get 5. Y coordinate is 0 now. 4 comma 0. So 4 comma 0. The points will be lying on x axis. Points will be lying on x axis as it is. So x is equals to a. That means x is equals to a will be parallel to, through this if you draw the line, it will be parallel to x is equals to a. Through this it is parallel to y axis. It is parallel to y axis. So how to locate this point? Suppose if you have 2 comma 3, 2 on x axis, 3 on y axis. This we already learned in earlier class. Minus 4 comma and minus 3 comma 2. Minus 3 and 2. This is minus 3 and this is 2. So minus 3 comma 2. Like this we locate the points. So now for the given system of equations, for the pair of equations and the same graph, in the same graph we represent those equations by finding some solutions of the equations, and we are going to represent those in a graphical method. Let us see those now. A pair of linear equations. A pair of linear equations. The three situations can arise if a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, then the system is consistent. a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2, then the system is inconsistent. a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 is equals to c1 by c2 is inconsistent. a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 is equals to c1 by c2 is system dependent and consistent. Graphical method of solution. A pair of linear equations. If the graph of two equations of system intersect at a point, the system is said to have a unique solution, that is, system is consistent. The graph of two equations of a system are two parallel lines. The system is said to have no solution, that is, system is inconsistent. When the graph of two equation system are two coincident lines, then system is said to have infinitely many solutions. The system is consistent and dependent. Exercise 3.1, question number 1. Aftab tells his daughter, 7 years ago I was 7 times as old as you were. Then also 3 years from now I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. Is this interesting? Represent the situations algebraically and graphically. So here Aftab and his daughter, two are there. He is saying that 7 years ago he was 7 times of her, and 3 years from now 3 times of her age. Let the present ages of father and daughter. Let the present age of the father or Aftab daughters. Aftab's daughters A, age B, Y years. Now we are assuming that their ages, present ages are X and Y. As per the condition, 7 years ago, as per the condition, 7 years ago, 7 times, he was 7 times to his daughter. He was 7 times to his daughter. 7 times to his daughter. That means actually his age is X and her age is Y. So X and Y. 7 years ago means minus 7, and this is the father Aftab and here it is daughter. A means Aftab and his daughter D. So he was 7 times her daughter's age 7 years ago. So x minus 7 is equals to 7 into y minus 7. X minus 7 is equals to 7 into y, 7y. 7 into plus into minus, and 7 7 are 49. Bring the terms one side. X minus 7 minus 7y plus 49 is equals to 0. Then x minus 7 minus 7y. Observe it. X minus 7y minus 7 plus 49 is 42 is equals to 0. This is algebraically we got one equation. Now as per the condition 3 years from now, as per the condition 3 years from now. So 3 years from now means age will increase. That is Aftab and his daughter. So x present is x plus 3 and y plus 3. As from 3 years now he will be 3 times. So 3 times. So x plus 3 is equals to 3 into y. 3y plus 3 3s are 9. Next step, I am writing here. Bring the terms one side. X plus 3 minus 3y minus 9 equals to 0. If you bring this side, x minus 3y plus 3 minus 9 will be equals to. This is equation 2. So we represented algebraically 2 equations. Now these we have to express, we have to represent graphically also. So we take first one equation. What is the first equation? X minus 7y plus 42 equals to 0. X from equation 1. What is the equation 1? X minus 7y. X minus 7y plus 42 equals to 0. From this, just while getting the solutions of this equation, we substitute some values for x, corresponding values of y we get. So for that, we make one variable one side, the rest all another side. So I am just transposing 7 by that side. That means if you transpose that side, it will be plus. So 7y is equals to observe it. Here this is plus 42 is there. So if you transpose that side, then it will be minus 7y is 42 minus x. 42 minus x is equal, that is x minus 7y plus 42 is equals to 0. Transpose minus 7y that side, it will be plus. So x plus 42. 7y is equals to x plus 42. Then y is equals to x plus 42 by 7. X plus 42 by 7. Now substitute the values for x values. Correspondingly, you will be obtaining values of y. Some values substitute for x. Correspondingly, you will be getting the values of y. So which values we have to substitute? Any value you can substitute in place of x, but try to get as y coordinates. If you substitute whole number part or integer part in place of x, correspondingly y values you get, you see that it has to be an exact number like a whole or integer in spite of decimal number. Like that we have to substitute. So first we write x place. Here I am writing x and y, x comma y. That means I am substituting in place of x. Observe it clearly. In place of x I am writing, first I am writing one number, that is 0. 0 plus 42. 0 plus 42, which will be, and I will write down 0 plus 42 by 7, which is equals to 42 by 7 is 6. So y value will get 6. 0 comma 6. Is it clear? Are you following? So 0 comma 6. Now I will substitute in place of x another value which is exactly, you have to get the exact number as a whole number or integer so that it will be easy for us to locate. So I will write x place 7. Then 7 plus 7 by 7 plus 42 by 7, which is 49 by 7, which is equals to 7. 7 minus 7 7 there. 7 minus 7 6 there. So 7 comma 7, you got the solution. First is x coordinate, then y coordinate. Now you write which you can write in place of x. See that if you write any number, it has to be right. If you write here x place 35, x place 35, if you write 35 plus 42 is 77. So 35 plus 42 by 7, which is 77 by 7, which is equals to 11. So if you write 35 in place of x, so here you are writing as 11. So 35 comma 11. 35 comma 11. These are the values of x you got. These are the values of x you got. And corresponding values of y. Similarly, for the equation 2, we will represent. Similarly, for equation 2, we represent the equation we write. And we will find even these solutions also for that. Then it will be easy to locate. So it will be easy to locate. Now the second equation is, so see, look at the board. Second equation we have x minus 3y minus 6 is equals to 0. X minus 3y minus 6 is equals to 0. Observe the board. We have x minus 3y minus 6 is equals to 0. So from equation 2, what is the equation 2? X minus 3y minus 6. So x minus 3y minus 6 is equals to 0. From this, we will want one variable, one side, the other on one side. So what I do, 3y is equals to 3y I am transposing, that means it will become plus x minus 6. Then y is equals to x minus 6 by 3. So in place of x we are writing some values so that corresponding values of x we will be getting. Corresponding values of x we will be getting for this. Corresponding values of x. So here if you write x place as 0, again you take the bracket like column, you make a box like this, make a box like that so that it will be easy for you. Make a box like this. So here I am doing where x, y, x comma y. So first if I write 0, you will be getting, if I write 0 here, that is 0 minus 6 by 3. 0 minus 6 is nothing but minus 6 by 3 will give you minus 2. So this is minus 2, 0 comma minus 2, 0 comma minus 2. Now if I write 6 in place of x, if I write 6 in place of x, if I write 6 in place of x, you see here, if I write 6 minus 6 by 3, which is 0 by 3 is equals to 0. So you are getting 0, 6 comma 0, 6 comma 0. Now, why we are taking exact number? Because it will be easy for us to locate. If we get a decimal point like 1.37, 1.29, then difficult to locate the points. That's why we are trying to get the whole number part. Next, right here 30. X place if you write 30, any number you can write 30. 30 minus 6. 30 minus 6 is 24. 30 minus 6 by 3, which is equals to 24 by 3, which is equals to 8. 3 ones are 3, 8s are 24. So here if I get that 30 comma 8, 30 comma 8. So these points we are going to plot in graph. We are going to plot in graph. Are you following? So these are the x and y coordinates. This is from equation 1. This is for equation 2. Let us locate these points on the graph. Let us locate these points on the graph. So x-axis, horizontal line is x-axis and the vertical line is y-axis. So on x-axis, right side I have located positive values, left side if you require minus values, and similarly on y-axis above the horizon positive values, below the horizon negative values. And one more thing you have to see here, that is equal space must be there in between the numbers which you are locating. On x-axis scale is chosen as 1 cm is equals to 5 units. So in the graph sheet, each box from one box to the other, the big lines 1 cm unit distance. So I am considering 1 cm is equals to 5 units. So I located this one. On y-axis 1 cm is equals to 2 units. I located. So now consider the points for the first equation 0, 6. So 0, 6. This is 0, 6. Next, second one 7, 7. 7 is in between here 5 and after this. So you will get here 7, 7. Are you following? 7, 7. So 7 is somewhere after this. So 7 in between 6 and 8. You get here 7 and 7. Next, 35 and 11. 35 is here and 11 is in between 10 and, look at this, 10 and 35 is this, and it is in between 10 and 12. So somewhere you will be getting here. So join these points. You have to join these points, and which will be exactly meeting all in a straight line. So you just join them, make a straight line. Just here is the point, here is the point. This is 7, 7, and this is 35, 11. 35, 11. Now this equation is x minus 7y plus 42. X minus 7y plus 42 is equals to 0. Now go to the second equation, solutions 0, minus 2. So 0 is here and this is minus 2. Somewhere here you will get exactly on the x-axis, y-axis. 6, 0. So 6, 0 means here after 5 you will be getting here 6, 0. Next one more 30, 8. 30 is here and 8 is here. 30 and 8. 8 is here. You see here 30 and 8. So here this is 30, 8. Now these points if you join, this is the graph. Now if you extend as definitely they intersect, this graph is x minus 3y minus 6 is equals to 0. This is the equation. Extend the lines, they definitely meet at a particular point. Where they meet on x and y axis, on where they meet, if you locate a point and see where it touches, mean perpendicular like this, perpendicular distance from here to here, where you get the value. On x coordinate is what, on y coordinate is what. So x coordinate, this is x coordinate, see here, this is x coordinate and this is y coordinate. So this point will be the solution, that will be the edges of those two, because they are getting x and y, edge of the father and edge of the daughter. Where you get, where they meet, there, that is the solution. So these are intersecting lines. Same, I explained here roughly, which on the board I will show you graph in the graph sheet, how to plot the points, observe it, and you can identify where they are meeting clearly. See, clearly you can see on the graph sheet, the horizontal line x-axis and vertical line is y-axis. On x-axis I have located the points. 1 centimeter is equals to 5 units. On y-axis 1 centimeter is equals to 2 units. And first equation x minus 7y plus 42 equals to 0. So points 0, 6. And another point I located 7, 7 and 35, 11. The second equation points 0, minus 2 and 6, 0, and the last one is 30, 8. After locating the points, I join those two equations. So first equation x minus 7y plus 42. Second equation is x minus 3y minus 6. They both are intersecting at a particular point. So what is the point? You can see I have written down x is equals to 42 and y is equals to 20. X is equals to 42 and y is equals to 20. X is equals to 42 and y is equals to 20. So like this you can find solution through graphically. You can find the solution through graphically. Students, I hope it is clear to you how to plot the points, how to frame the equations from the given statement, how to represent algebraically, and those algebraical equations, we obtain the solutions for each equation separately, those points which we call x and y coordinates, that how to plot on the graph and how to join them for both the equations. Then, if they are meeting, we call it as intersecting lines. If not meeting, going in a same direction with a perpendicular distance similar is equal, then parallel lines, coincident lines, one upon the other. All the solutions will be same for the second equation and first equation. Then coincident lines. Graph of the first equation will be second graph also. Graph of the second equation also will be lying on the same graph of the first equation. So coincident lines. So now, from exercise 3.1, second and third question you have to complete. Of course, in the first question also they did not ask you to find the solution, but I have explained to you how do we come to know the solution of that equations. When do we say they are intersecting lines? For that purpose, I have shown you in that graph where they are meeting and the solution. So second and third question represent those algebraically as well as graphically. If you feel that if they are intersecting, then you write the solution. In the question he did not ask, but try to find out. If not, if they are parallel lines, no solution. Coincident line means each and every point, both the graphs whichever they are lying, all the points are solutions. I hope it is clear to you. Thank you.